Tonight, we're hearing from experts about how the crew in the helicopter crash may have survived and some of the factors involved.
And one of them was the lack of fire and how many modern aircraft are designed to prevent fires during a sudden impact. CBS 13's Brady Halbleib shares what experts are telling him about the crash.
Aviation experts tell me landing a helicopter in an emergency situation is extremely challenging. While planes can glide to the ground during an engine failure, helicopters have to rely on what's called auto rotation to minimize the impact. And the pilot's efforts could have been the reason why they're all still alive.
Video showing the moments when the Reach medical helicopter came crashing down onto Highway 50. While smoke can be seen spewing out of the wreckage, no noticeable fire or explosion.
A lot of safety systems have been incorporated into it, and that's one of the possible reasons that there wasn't a fire.
Aviation expert and instructor Captain Augustine Joseph says most modern helicopters are designed with a system that prevents fires in a crash, making them less likely to explode.
One of the reasons that causes serious injuries or even fatalities is due to burns.
Captain Augustine says the lack of fire played a big role in keeping the crew alive. The other was the pilots flying.
He did an exceptional job to bring it down controlled.
According to flight records, the helicopter took off from UC Davis Medical Center less than half a mile from the crash site. Captain Augustine says within that time frame, the aircraft likely did not get above 500 feet or more than 60 miles per hour. And at that rate, the aircraft was not out of what's called dead man's curve.
A dead man's curve is a graph in which they show the altitude and speed and say, if you are below this altitude and speed, you have very little chances of survival in case of an engine failure.
That's because it doesn't give the pilot enough time or momentum to recover. And given those conditions, he applauds the pilot's efforts to minimize impact.
But even though he was in that, he did an exceptionally good job in quickly reacting to that situation. I'm again assuming that he had engine problems based on the sounds and things that I saw on the video.
Captain Augustine wants to make it clear that these are just interpretations, and we will have to wait for a full report from the NTSB and the FAA until we fully know what happened and what caused that helicopter to come down.